Hey, it's Jeff here. Welcome to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today from Woburn, Massachusetts, the Lord Hobo Brewing Company. This is their Consolation Prize Double IPA with an alcohol by volume of 9.5% ABV. And I'm doing this video on June 17th, 2017, and this was canned on June 9th, 2017. So we're talking about an 8-day differential between when this went into a can and when I'm drinking it today. So as for a double IPA, it's going to be nice and fresh. So I'm looking forward to trying that. This came to the stores too. It wasn't something I picked up at the brewery. So it got to my local stores in New Hampshire from Massachusetts within less than a week. So that's a good thing. So I'm going to get right into it. I've done some Lord Hobo reviews in the past. And this is, I assume, this is going to be one of those New England IPA styles. And it certainly looks like one of those for certain, that's for sure. I mean, take a look at this after I poured it into this little glass. It's like a juicy looking, hazy, cloudy, foggy looking, light yellow color with this tremendous white foamy head up top. Foamy and smooth, silky almost. Little carbonation bubbles going up the glass. Semi-opaque. I mean, this looks like I poured juice into my glass, and that's what those New England IPAs tend to look like. This is a double IPA, 9.5. So, anyway, my goodness. This is a nice aroma, pineapple. And I mean, that's the first hoppy sensation I'm picking up is the pineapple. I mean, the toasted malt characters, toasted bread characters, way down below here. And the hops are really forward. Kind of grassy too, also. That's kind of interesting. Because a lot of these New England style IPAs, and I hate to use that term, but a lot of people are using it these days, have a more super tropical, citrusy fruit character. And I'm not saying this doesn't. I am getting kind of a lemon lime sort of juiciness in here as well. Pineapple's kind of the lead fruity type aroma I'm picking up. So I'm looking forward to tasting this, so let's get right into it. Ooh, yeah. I'm so lucky to live in New England. People who watch me from outside of New England, you're missing out. I'm just trying to get people angry. No, I'm not. I'm never trying to get people angry. But this is really a style that's just taken off all over New England. I mean, it kind of started in Vermont, I'm thinking. Maybe Maine Beer Company and the Alchemist sort of led the way 5 or 6 years ago with these really hopped up type beers. And then Lawson's Finest Liquids. Then Maine, in New Hampshire, we've seen some new breweries open up that really specialize in the hops as well. From the Barrel is one. Garrison City out of Dover, New Hampshire is another one. Stoneface out of Newington, New Hampshire. Those breweries are really stepping up the hops. And then down in Massachusetts, of course, talking Treehouse, talking Trillium. So, I mean, this whole style seems to be kind of front and center in New England these days. And in some cases, the beer is very easy to come by. Sometimes it's very difficult to come by. But enough of the background story. I'm going to talk about this beer, which is really smooth in its body. I'm calling it medium, perhaps. Medium and very smooth. And I don't want to say creamy, but just very smooth and easy on the palate. Now, the taste on this is, I am picking up still a little bit of the sweet malt character, the toasted bread character at first. But then those pineapple type biting bitterness, the pineapple biting fruity character kicks in a bit. It's not really bitter, I wouldn't say that. It's really actually more sweet than bitter. But the pineapple character is fairly forward on this. Maybe a bit of orange, maybe a bit of tangerine, maybe even kind of a I'd say like a lemon lime sort of character as well in the taste, just like it was on the nose. I'm just taking small sips. 9.5, the booze character, I mean, there's no booze in this at all. I'm not picking up any alcohol. 9.5 is starting to get up there. You know, when we start getting close to that double-digit range, you're talking about some boozy characters inside the beer, and I'm not really picking up any kind of alcohol in this beer. I am definitely picking up a nice sweet character with a nice pineapple and juicy fruit character in the drink as well. But overall, a nice beer. And Lord Hobo, I mean, I've had a few of their beers. They have been kind of, they haven't been quite as, they haven't had quite the success, I would say, as some of the others, like I mentioned earlier, the ones I talked about earlier. I think they're really trying to step up their game. Maybe they're not stepping up. Maybe they've always done this way, but their beer is actually much more easy to come by. If you come to New England, you're going to find the Lord Hobo stuff a little easier. I mean, if you go to Treehouse or Trillium or the Alchemist or Bissell Brothers in Maine, you're going to have to kind of wait in a long line to get the beer that you want, whereas they have a pretty good distribution program in place, and you can get their beer around New England, and it's fairly available. And in this case, I got it less than a week from when it came out, so it's good distribution as well. So that'll do it for now. This is Lord Hobo Consolation Prize Double IPA. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.